Hey guys, All in Crypto here, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for another YouTube video. This is going to be your daily cryptocurrency news update. We are committed on this channel to bring you the latest and greatest cryptocurrency news that's taken place over the past 24 hours. So before I start this video, if I can ask you to leave me a like and a comment, and if you're not already subscribed, make sure you do so to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest things happening within the cryptocurrency space. So let's get straight into it, guys. Google Cloud to become a validator on Tezos network. The tech giant corporate customers will be able to deploy Tezos nodes to build Web3 applications on the network. Now, this is not Tezos specific. Google Cloud are validators for many networks. I think one of the most recent was Solana. That was right before they fell off a cliff from a price point of view. Google Cloud Computing Operator is to become a validator on the Tezos network. Google Cloud's corporate customers will be able to deploy Tezos nodes, a type of computer that runs a blockchain software to validate and store the history of transactions in order to build Web3 applications on the network. The integration with Tezos marks Google Cloud's latest integration with a blockchain network, the platform having begun running a node hosting service for Ethereum project in October, then shortly thereafter becoming a validator on Solana. Yeah, so I actually am reading this for the first time with you guys. Solana was indeed the one. I remember it because I actually got out of the trade that I had short for Solana only for it to have literally tanked and for me to be sat there thinking how much money I would have, should have, could have made, but that's the game of trading, unfortunately. Such integrations demonstrate the interest that tech giants are taking in blockchain and Web3 projects. They may also inspire confidence in other firms interested in moving into the industry, knowing they can do so using infrastructure with the scale and resilience provided by firms like Google. Yes, so this is certainly a bullish thing. On to the next bit of bullish news. BlackRock starts Metaverse-themed ETF despite waning investor interest or waning investor interest. Meta, Apple, Nevada are top holdings for the exchange-traded fund. Investment giant BlackRock is offering an exchange-traded fund, an ETF, that will focus primarily on tech companies that are exposed to the metaverse, even as some initial investors appear to have lost interest in the concept after its immense popularity during the recent bull run. The fund iShares Futures Metaverse Tech and Communications ETF, IVRS, will invest in companies that are expected to contribute to the metaverse in areas including virtual platforms, social media, gaming, 3D software, digital assets, and virtual and augmented reality, according to the website. The top 5 companies that are included in the holdings are Meta Platform, Apple, Nevada, Neats, and Roblox. Wow, that's interesting, guys. Maybe Roblox is a look for, I've heard a lot about Roblox recently. Interested in building the metaverse, a concept first coined in Neil Stephenson's 1992 science fiction novel Snow Crash. Great book, by the way, for anybody that hasn't seen that. Has expanded in recent years with independent platforms like Decentraland and Sandbox gaining considerable market share. So this is interesting. This is another plunge from the largest asset manager in the world into crypto. You've got news from Google. Get onto a little bit of USDC news. USDC issue a circle to increase staff by up to 25% amid layoff season. The plan to expand its workforce comes just months after it mutually called off its plans to go public via a SPAC. So they've done that for regulatory reasons. It's interesting because there's a war going on from the SEC. Now, you got to remember USDC, I think, is custodied by JP Morgan. Okay. Which is interesting because it's funny how they're going after Paxo, the SEC, and not the likes of USDC that arguably do the exact same thing. However, maybe haven't gone through the regulatory paths that Circle have gone through. I'm not sure. So USD coin issuer Circle plans to increase its workforce by 15 to 25% in 2023 amid a sea of layoffs across the industry, reported Wall Street Journal. At the time when significant chunks of the industry-wide firms is laying off staff to mitigate their financial woes, Circle has gone against the tide to hire more people. And I think this is reflective of the expansive nature of the cryptocurrency market, despite being in a very contractive kind of environment economically. And actually, just to highlight this, crypto technology firm Polygon eliminates 20% of workforce. Job cuts at blockchain firm equal around 100 employees. Firm consolidates operations under Polygon Labs last month. So that's certainly interesting that Circle are expansive. Let's hear from a German bank. German DZ Bank adds digital currencies to asset management service. German asset manager DZ Bank collaborates with Swiss technology for Metaco to add digital asset management into its services. DZ, Germany's second largest bank in terms of asset size. Wow, that's impressive, guys. Will fully integrate digital currencies into its asset management services in collaboration with the digital asset firm Metaco. According to an announcement sent to Cointelegraph, DZ Bank selected Metaco's custodial platform Harmonize to offer digital currencies to its institutional clients, more institutional clients. Nils Christopet, an executive at DZ Bank, said that Metaco Harmonized platform suits their requirements in terms of security and scalability. With the offering we can build by using this technology, we trust to create a durable and fast-growing business corporation, as well as an attractive solution for our clients that can also meet the requirements of digital currencies and decentralized financial instruments. It's certainly interesting what's going on right now. You know, there's a lot of sort of bullish undertones to the cryptocurrency market, despite a very bearish macro backdrop, but we will cover that in our daily cryptocurrency market update that we do at 1 p.m. every single day. Circle's Euro stablecoin finally gets a run on Coinbase. Trading of EUROC on Coinbase will begin at 9 a.m. PT on February the 22nd. So it's already out, by the way, pending liquidity conditions. So once they've built up the liquidity for it, Coinbase, one of the largest centralized crypto exchanges in the world, is adding Circle's Euro pegged stablecoin EUROC to its token roster. EUROC is a stablecoin issued by Circle, pegged 1-to-1 to the euro through over-collateralized euro-backed reserves. Circle's widely used USD token, USDC, is the second largest stablecoin in the world, first deployed by Sentry, a consortium, its co-founder with Coinbase in 2018. The trading of EUROC on Coinbase will begin at 9 a.m. PT on February the 22nd, pending liquidity conditions, Coinbase Assets tweeted. Once sufficient supply of this asset is established, trading on the EUROC USD pairs and EUROC Euro trading pairs will launch in phase, the company said. A Circle spokesperson previously told Blockworks that the stablecoin would adhere to prudent standards that apply to existing fintech and payment companies in the US, including PayPal, Stripe, Square, and Venmo. So this is interesting. It's expansive, and actually, you know, the euro is a whole other pool of liquidity. Could see billions flow into that and then interact with the cryptocurrency market. I'm going to find out who Circle used. I'm going to do a whole video on it where I'm going to look at Circle as a company and what blockchain they use to facilitate all this the most, because that's a good indication that that blockchain is obviously chosen for a reason. I think Algorand is an obvious choice for these sort of stablecoin issuers to deploy their stablecoins. It's very cheap, very fast, and already at a very scalable level. This was interesting. Crypto, I don't think I'm going to be able to read this because it's on Bloomberg. Crypto has lost the battle against fiat currencies. Bank of International Settlements chief Augustin Carsten says. If you don't know who Augustin is, I think he's I think he might be the head of the Mexican bank, but he's also the BIS chief, or he was head of the Mexican bank. He's not hard to miss. He's a big guy. I don't think he'll show any pictures, but Carson says the technology doesn't make for trusted money. Well, you're wrong there, mate, because the whole revolutionary factor of crypto is that it takes the trust element out of things because you're trusting code. Centralized exchanges can't be trusted. But Bitcoin, you can always trust and actually peer review. You don't need to trust it. The code, the public, the transparency, and everything going on within it. Comments follow turmoil and bankruptcies in the crypto sector. So yeah, he's referring to FTX and stuff like that. FTX was a massive Trojan horse. I'll be gutted if they let Sam Bankman-Fried back into this industry. I think personally he was working with the people who are seeking to monopolize this industry, and he was a big part of it. And they built him up only to knock him down. That's why he's rubbing shoulders with the likes of the Clintons and George Bush, and I think even Tony Blair, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, all I've got for you in this video, guys. You enjoyed the content, like, so I appreciate it. So there's a comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one.